Hi, this is a video on how to improve your freestyle swimming by decreasing drag. Come on in. The quickest way to swim faster is by decreasing drag, not by increasing your power. We're going to be looking at three areas where you can decrease drag. The first is by having a narrow frontal profile as you swim through the water. The second is by being more streamlined. And lastly, we'll show you how to be more balanced while swimming through the water. By having a narrow frontal profile, what we mean is when you view a swimmer from in front, you want to be going through the smallest tunnel of water. So although you may be swimming like this with your legs dropped, understand that by doing so, you're creating a tremendous amount of extra drag. You should rather be swimming parallel to the surface of the water, with your legs fully raised, thereby creating a small amount of drag. There's two fundamental reasons that a person swims with their legs dropping like that. The first reason is that while the person swims, assume that this is the surface of the water and that I'm on the water. If I look too far forward, my butt drops. The second reason is that while I'm swimming, I need to maintain a tilted pelvis like that, and arching my back, which causes my feet to rise. If you swim like this, the legs will drop. You must tilt the pelvis. I have a little video right now that will show you how to go into the deep end to practice swimming with causing your legs to rise. Floating vertically in the water with your legs together, fill your lungs with water or air as you choose. Slowly raise your arms directly in front of your shoulders with your thumbs up and drop your head. Raise your legs using your back, butt, and core muscles. Try to bring your whole body parallel to the surface. Be aware of your body's balance and this high leg position that you should strive to achieve while swimming. You may not be able to do this on your first attempt, but practicing will bring improvement. The shoulders and the head cause increased drag on the push-off and during the stroke. On the push-off, you experience increased drag by having the head up and looking for sharks as you push off from the wall. You also experience drag from your shoulders if you aren't streamlined on the push-off. Here is Maureen in a good streamlined position with her head down. To achieve this, you need flexible shoulders. You can increase your shoulder flexibility by doing this drill. Lay on your side, place your extended arm on the pillow and roll into it. You can feel your pecs and latissimus dorsi stretch out. Good night. Shoulder flexibility is extremely important in decreasing drag. During the stroke cycle, a reaching shoulder combined with a pushing through drop shoulder creates a very streamlined profile. Both shoulders become simultaneously raised during the stroke cycle, especially if you are gliding and reaching in a non-sprint event. During the recovery cycle, a flexible shoulder helps you have a high arm recovery, which reduces drag caused by torque. We're often asked, where do you land your hand? Well, the incorrect landing of a hand can cause increased drag and torque. You can limit your reach if you don't land correctly, and you can also disrupt your balance. We rather view the question, where do you land your hand, as asking, how do I reach? And the answer is, you reach directly in front of your shoulder. There are several advantages. The first of all, by landing in front of your shoulder, you're maximizing your reach. You're also maximizing the streamline by reaching directly in front of your shoulder. And lastly, by reaching directly in front of your shoulder, you're in the correct position to begin the power cycle of the stroke. The last area that we'll be looking at is balance. In order to maintain a streamlined position while you're swimming, you need to be in balance. You want to swim as if you're rotating on a center axis through the head, down the middle of the body, and out the legs. Your head needs to be stable. This means that if you lift your head to breathe, or you move it from side to side or up and down, you're going to be throwing your body out of alignment because your body follows your head. The second major cause of lack of balance, girls and boys, is when you're swimming, your arm needs to be going in alignment with your body. You can disrupt your balance by recovering your arm wide, and also by not entering and gliding with your arm directly in front of your shoulder in the line of travel. You want to try and maintain your balance by recovering your arm over your body as much as possible, and by extending your reaching arm directly in front of your shoulder in the line of travel. The second area with the arm is the propulsive cycle. While you're stroking, you should be stroking in line with the direction of intended travel. Look at the swimmer. See if you can't feel the lack of balance and how that's causing extra drag. See if you can't feel how certain aspects of the propulsive cycle of the stroke, as well as the reach portion of the stroke, cause excess torque and lack of balance. We thought you might find it interesting to look at these videos where you can see the disturbance of the water in front of the head and around the arm and shoulders. Remember, you're swimming through a liquid medium. Streamlining and drag reduction are very important as your speed increases. A 33% increase in power results in only a 10% increase in speed, whereas a 10% reduction in drag increases your speed by 11%. This is because the increase in speed is equal to the cubed root of the increase of power. By way of recap, there's three areas that we've looked at. You want to keep a small frontal profile so that you're going through a narrow tunnel of water. In this narrow tunnel of water, you're streamlined. And to maintain the streamline, you need to be balanced. Good luck. Say goodbye.
Bye.